Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. In today's video, we will cover a lot of ground, including the latest developments with Binance and Kraken, the SEC rule, the implications of this, and how to get ready for the ongoing crypto war. And it all starts with mockery, escalates to violence, and then, victory. Thus, this is setting the stage for the most massive market liquidity and capital flow bull run ever. However, circumstances that destroy demand must be addressed first. Can you describe them? Yesterday, Binance reported that the largest cryptocurrency exchange in the world was facing charges from the SEC for violating money transmitter and sanctions laws. The exchange agreed to pay a $4.3 billion settlement, and its founder and CEO, CZ, stepped down as CEO after pleading guilty and agreeing to pay a $50 million fine. Those of you who have been subscribers for a while, or who haven't, will remember that we discussed this topic at length when CZ said he would be willing to step down when regulation entered the industry. This was unexpected before, but now it's happening. It was to be expected that Binance would face accusations of operating without a money transmission license, breaking sanctions rules, and without an anti-money laundering policy. You are all aware that earlier this summer, the SEC also pursued Coinbase. In light of the recent attacks on Binance, the company has decided to hire a compliance monitor for 3 years, during which time it will report to the US government. Additionally, CZ will be barred from overseeing Binance's operations for the same duration. His strategy was to seek forgiveness rather than permission, endangering potential violations of US laws, including sanctions, which is similar to previous recent moves against other crypto personalities, e.g., FTX's collapse and CZ. Binance and Bloomberg revealed a $4 billion fine and deferred prosecution agreement, and the Department of Justice announced substantial cryptocurrency enforcement actions related to its probe. Additionally, in the area, and thereafter, we will discuss the implications for you. Furthermore, the reason why this is transpiring at this very moment. In the same vein as Binance and Coinbase, another cryptocurrency exchange, Kraken, is under scrutiny from the SEC for allegedly running an unregistered securities company in the United States. The SEC has accused Kraken of being an unlicensed broker clearing agency and dealer who mixed client and company funds, and now these exchanges are facing the same charges. Plus, there's a clear motivation behind their actions. I'm going to tell you this because the SEC believes that Kraken put its customers at risk by mixing up to $33 billion worth of customer cryptocurrency with its own assets and holding client cash on occasion. The SEC has listed a number of tokens as unregistered securities, including Dash, Atom, Grandmatic, Solana, Chiliz, ICP Voyager Nexo, Cardano, Filecoin, Sandbox Decentraland, XE Infinity, and many more. They want to permanently ban Kraken from operating as an unregistered exchange, fine them, and return their illicit gains. Quite a few projects were omitted from the list, including Ethereum and Chainlink, which is quite intriguing. While CZ is just consenting to step aside, Kraken is claiming that the SEC is lobbying for regulatory clarity through congressional action, thus they will have to fight the SEC. Plus, some excellent news. Also, this has some negative aspects. The bad news is that the US is taking its sweet time with the SEC, which is hurting crypto everywhere. The SEC believes that altcurrencies are securities, and when an exchange lists them, all of those coins are demonetized, because whenever a business requests specific regulations, the SEC simply responds with a request to come in and get registered, even though the business has already met with the SEC. The SEC's reluctance to provide explicit rules can be boiled down to 2 words: control and corruption. To avoid having the CFTC regulate and oversee projects that would otherwise be considered commodities, the SEC would like to see as many of these projects reclassified as securities. The good news is that XRP isn't on their list because they lost their lawsuit against Ripple. As I've been saying for years, XRP is the safest and best cryptocurrency investment for altcoins in particular because the FCC has no control over it. Unfortunately, the SEC can only stifle the industry as a whole, which is bad because it causes market fear, which discourages investors from buying, slows down the bull run, and causes temporary corrections of 10% to 20%. That being said, there is some good news. That is precisely the desire of the elite. When blood is present in the water, sharks bite. You must not be a shark if events like these make you nervous about investing, alright? With the sum you're putting into the market, you're like a fish, a crab, or even plankton on the rock's edge. You can't be considered a shark among the elite, like BlackRock CEO Larry Fink, if your dealings in these markets do not exceed $1 million. Therefore, they are eager to purchase your bags and are enticing all the sharks, fish, and other tiny investors in the liquidity sea to sell. This has been a hot topic for years, and I finally got around to posting a video yesterday discussing it. It's called Demand Destroying Events, and it's based on an incredible interview with black swan capitalists. Not only that, but they also serve to derail things. For instance, you or Larry Fink stated in 2017 that institutional investors did not want to get into cryptocurrency. At this point, he has shifted his focus entirely to one advertisement and said that cryptocurrency is currently seeing demand on a global scale. So, when a litigation like this affects an exchange, what do they want? Demand is everywhere. So, they'd like the world's leading exchange to throw in the white flag. This person is part of their inner circle, and they're stepping in to take control of the markets so that their affluent pals may become even richer. This is the way the game has always functioned. Furthermore, they must publicize the idea that cryptocurrency investment is fraught with danger. Also, there's money laundering, and it's against the law. Further, substantial amounts of money are being laundered. Considering the massive sums of money that have been laundered using conventional fiat methods, it's absolutely massive in comparison to the crypto business, which is worth less than $2 trillion. Take a look at the futures market, it's worth $1 quadrillion, or the daily foreign currency market, those guys are incredibly corrupt. So, for all you thrill seekers out there, that is the way sharks think. If you want to be a shark, you have to think like a shark. You shouldn't drink water that has visible signs of blood. In order to be ready, we are backing up our truck and diversifying once more. Just so you know, we have already mentioned our channel, and it is for instructional purposes only. Please do not buy or sell anything. On the other hand, we're going to assist company owners in cutting costs for each and every employee. Again, you can visit ballrunners.com or get in touch with me on Instagram if you're interested in learning more about it. We are now in the process of developing a financial education platform that will provide you with daily written news updates and educational content. If you aren't already a millionaire or the first person in your family to do so, you will become one in the near future through the cryptocurrency and blockchain industries. This is where all the necessary resources are located. The trick is to jump on the bandwagon as soon as possible and become entangled in the stories that will attract the most investors and liquidity. Crypto gaming is one such story. Just like real estate, which BlackRock has admitted they intend to own roughly 60% of the country's residential real estate, there are stories about how AI is tokenizing real-world assets. Thus, you will have no debt and be content. In this new global order, CBDCs are a key component. The biggest banks are already set up to take advantage of the new ISO 20022 standard, which is set to go live this month. We believe the XRP ledger is the one that will bridge CBDCs internationally, thus I'm going to give away 100 XRP. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. See you later, bye.